We have got Marshall live at Tree City Tea and Water. Marshall's in town to play tonight at Broadway 830 downtown Uvalde. Have you played Broadway before, right?
I have, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what brings you to Uvalde, man? I know you just put out a new single. Is that what's going on?
That is what's going on. I got a brand new single, Tell Me a Secret, available now on all streaming platforms and right here on one of our first radio station ads, UvaldeRadio.net.
So yeah, we added the track this last week, so it's officially on our playlist. And for those that don't know the radio business, you know, sometimes you play songs, but if you add them to your playlist, it means that you're behind this record. So we like this track. I loved your last single, Tailspin, but I think this new one, Tell Me a Secret, it has even more potential to be a big hit. What do you think?
Completely agree with that, and we've actually gotten that feedback already from different radio people around the state, and it just has a more, I guess, Texas country kind of feel, whereas Tailspin was a little bit on the poppy side. It's a good song, but to be honest with you, that was on purpose. You know, we wanted to.
You got to get what your first single was.
First single.
You don't want to blow it on the.
That's
on the,
right. No,
right.
But you know, just get my feet wet with that song, and this one I think is going to be a lot bigger for us.
Well, now before we get into Tell Me a Secret, let's go ahead and talk about Tailspin because I got that one lined up. So we'll remind everybody who you are in case they're like, Marshall, it seems like I know that guy, but I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and play Tailspin, the song that we've already been playing here on Uvalde Radio. So Tailspin, cool song, awesome video. Give us the backstory on Tailspin, your debut single.
Man, Tailspin, I wrote that one when I was a little bit less than sober, buddy. My world was literally spinning at the time that I wrote it, but and honestly, when I first wrote it, I really didn't think it was that good of a song, but when my producer got a hold of it and put a little bit different spin on it than I originally had in my head, like, it just quickly became one of my favorite songs. And that being said, I wanted it to be first on the record. I wanted people to grab people's attention with that song before they delved into, honestly, my more meaningful songs as they went through the record.
Very good. Now this was your debut single as far as putting out commercial music to radio and getting out there promoting this thing. So it's on your album, which is Saints and Sinners, right?
Sinners and Saints.
Sinners and Saints, backwards. Okay. I'm dyslexic today.
Always put the sinners first.
There you go. That's what God needs to do.
That's right.
So, so what was debut single? You get, like you said earlier, radio tour. What was that experience like, getting out and pushing a single out to radio to the general public?
That was so much work, brother. I'll tell you what. But it was a labor of love. I got to see parts of Texas that I had never visited, that I didn't really even know existed.
Like Uvalde.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what's funny, though, is I started playing here in Uvalde before I released Tailspin.
Yeah, I guess technically, huh?
Technically, yeah.
You've been here several times, and we appreciate
that.
Yeah.
I love it here. The people here are just so amazing.
Well, we always get real good feedback whenever you play a gig in the area and somebody discovers you. So,
oh man, I've been paying the right people then.
So tell me this, man. What are some highlights as far as getting out to some of those cities that you talk of, you know, that you've never seen before?
Well, so I loved Abilene. That was
cool.
a really pretty town. I'd never really been into West Texas before, and what's funny is when I first went out there, I went out there on like a Sunday night for my radio tour stop on Monday morning, and it was pitch black dark, and I come over this hill, and the entire skyline is just blinking red lights, and I thought, am I getting ready to drive onto a military base or something? What is it? Like, is that UFOs landing? Like, what the heck is it? And it was cloudy that night, so I couldn't really like see much other than just the blinking lights in the distance. I kept driving thinking, any minute now, like, MPs are going to pull me over.
Right.
I'm about to die, courtesy of the U.S. government. And there was like a flash of heat lightning come in behind one of them, and I could tell what it was.
Wow.
Windmills.
Really?
Windmills as far as the eye could see, literally from one end of the horizon to the other.
Wow,
but
cool.
They're so tall, they got to have those like radio tower lights on them.
So you feel like having a close encounters of the third kind.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
Right?
I was like,
thinking of driving into Roswell.
Never mind, just a windmill. Just a windmill.
Awesome. That's fantastic, man. Well, again, we got Marshall here. Marshall Rocks Country is on Facebook and the website, right, too?
That's correct. Anywhere you want to find me online, but just look up Marshall Rocks Country.
Marshall Rocks Country. He's playing tonight, Broadway, 830, downtown Uvalde, 7 to 10 p.m. Get out there and enjoy some food. But, first, come here. We're at Tree City Tea and Water live till 7 p.m. Buy one, get one free tea. They're going to be giving away free tea for a year at 6 p.m. And right now we got Marshall as our special guest. It's what flavor did you get?
I got the coyote.
The coyote. That's the good stuff, man. I got the sweet peach. because, oh yeah.
Isn't that the peach or the tea of the month or something?
I think the tea of the month, you know what, we'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, let's do the song. This is Marshall with Tailspin. This is UvaldeRadio.net.
Down. It's like a sparrow falling to the ground. We never saw it coming, didn't make a sound. I never knew that it would end like this. The great unknown, it's always a risk. I need to let go, but I can't forget. You put me in a tailspin. I don't know where I'm going. Again, and now I'm living in a tailspin. When one door narrows, another goes wide. I still remember the very first time I looked your way and I met your eyes. I never knew that it would start like this. We kept it going, it was pure sweet bliss. The sweetest kiss that I'll never forget. You put me in a tailspin. I don't know where I'm going or where I've been. I told myself I'm never gonna do this again. And now I'm living in a tailspin. Like a hurricane wind, you'll end up in a tailspin. You won't know where you're going or where you've been. You'll tell yourself you're never gonna do this again, or you'll end up in a tailspin. She'll put you in a tailspin. You'll end up in a tailspin. You'll be living in a tailspin.
All right, UvaldeRadio.net live at Tree City Tea and Water. The address is 2205 East Main Street. They've got buy one, get one free tea all day, 32 ounces, of course. The tea of the month is Birthday Party. Get it?
Oh, okay.
And they've also got Sweet Pumpkin Pie. That's another one of the teas of the month. So they got 2 teas of this month because it is a big old party here at Tree City Tea and Water. Remember that somebody's going to be getting free tea for your what's up, man? Good to see you, man. All right, watch out. Watch out. We got co-owners in the house. We've got somebody winning free tea for a year here today at 6 o'clock. Marshall, what do you think about that, man? If you want free tea, you can just drive through once a day.
That would be the best
thing
thing
your
ever.
fix. Oh, my gosh.
It's good. Like, it's really
legit.
good.
They use a special kind of water. Do they give you the whole spin?
Yeah.
On the whole thing?
Like,
yeah.
This is next level tea.
It is next level tea, and it's awesome stuff. Hey, this tea will put you in a tailspin. See what I did there? Okay.
Hey, it's got a secret ingredient.
What's that?
I can't tell you.
Oh, that good. It's love. The secret ingredient is love, man. We heard Marshall Tailspin. Marshall performs tonight, 7 p.m. at Broadway, 830 100 East Main Street. It'll be a free show on the patio. Ain't Marshall's first rodeo. He's been to Uvalde a few times. You might have already seen him live, and he's got a brand new single we just got. And let's go and talk about that, man. So,
man, I tell you, this song, it really means a lot to me. I actually co-wrote this song with my friend Noah Henson.
Okay.
Who is Brantley Gilbert's lead guitar player.
That's awesome, man.
So, yeah, I mean, very cool thing. Me, him, and his wife actually co-wrote it together when we were in the studio. And the funny thing is, like, I had this chorus in my head for months, but I just couldn't find the right verses to go with it to really bring the story together. And I was telling Noah about it, and he said, man, let me listen. Let me see what you got. And within a couple of minutes, he had it, and we wrote the rest of that song in probably 10 minutes.
That is awesome,
It just
man.
came together. It was a great time. Now, that being said, too, it's a big catchy chorus, kind of like Tailspin, but it means a little bit more, I think. And what it's really about is kind of where it came from. Rather was I was talking with a friend of mine in Cancun, and we were trying to figure out like what the difference was, what the real difference was between a friend and acquaintance and something more, right?
Okay.
And what we kind of decided on was it's the secrets that you tell or don't tell to the various people, what levels you let them into your life. And so that's where I came up with the chorus, and I think it just laid out really well, and I love this song.
I mean, it is a great song because it's a good country song. It's got a woo! You're the coolest guy in town, bro.
Right.
And I love doing these outdoor live things. Just kind of change it up the atmosphere a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's just obviously it's a cool melodic country, Texas country tune. But
rocks, man, it's got some drive behind it.
But I think I think you're right. I think lyrically, it's a little deeper, a little bit more thought-provoking. A little heartfelt. I think it's kind of a cool thing that anybody can relate to, especially in a time where maybe we've all kind of been locked up, and a lot of people in the last year and a half, we weren't able to. We had to decide who we were closest to.
Right.
We had to decide who was worth getting around without a mask, who was worth visiting in person, who, and then of course we were all
going to share experiences.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you had to really be picky and choosy. And we know in the modern day of social media, where everybody knows a lot of what they want you to know about people because you put your lives out there, what you're eating, who you're dating, the cool places you're going, but nobody really puts out the secrets, the dark side. We and you're old enough probably also to remember when life was kind of more unfiltered, when we didn't have these various layers of reality that we had to figure out, what's that person really like?
Yeah.
So it's very cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's go and talk about, I guess, is there going to plan for a video, anything else in the promotion of the whole thing?
I would
Because Tailspin had a pretty cool video, man.
Tailspin had a great video, and I would love to do a video for Tell Me a Secret. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. It's a pretty expensive thing. And as a new artist, I don't have all these resources that some of the bigger artists do. But I'm hoping...
GoFundMe!
Hey, at Broadway 30 tonight, I'll have little QR codes. Have my Venmo there if you want to help me out.
Tip jar!
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Love it.
Well,
no, I mean, so I'm really hoping I can, but truthfully, I'm going to start saving for my next release. Which is going to be Speak to Me, and honestly, I think that one
might be worth getting out there.
That one's, I'm really actually going to try. I got a couple of things in the works that I have to keep on the DL at the moment.
Oh, no, I understand, man. Very cool. Well, you got a plan, though, and that's the important thing.
I do have a plan.
Yeah.
I am crossing my fingers that the plan comes to fruition and it does what I want it to do, because if it happens, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to tell you a secret.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me your secret, man.
Don't tell anybody.
Okay,
nobody's listening, right?
No, nobody at all.
Okay. Something really big. Like it's
big,
nationwide big.
Woo! Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
If what I want to happen with that song happens, it will be.
You heard it first right here, Marshall. He's like ZZ Top. He's bad. He's nationwide.
Massive.
That's very cool, man. We'll look forward to whatever that great news is, and hopefully it will come to fruition. We'll be praying for you, and rooting for you as well too. So again, Marshall performing tonight, Broadway 830 downtown Uvalde, right there in the beautiful town square, and this is his new single. It's called Tell Me a Secret. Y'all need to come see us. We're here live at Tree City Tea and Water, 2205 East Main Street, live till 7 o'clock. Buy one, get one free tea. Also, somebody's going to win free tea for a year at 6 p.m. And let's do that song, Tell Me a Secret. This is UvaldeRadio.net play. There we go.
Of times
worldwide, UvaldeRadio.net, live at Tree City Tea and Water, 2205 East Main Street. We're here live till 7 o'clock. We're going to have the owners and operators of Tree City Tea out here very soon. But right now, man, that was brand new stuff by Marshall. Tell Me a Secret off the album Sinners and Saints. Is that right?
That's correct.
And I got Marshall right here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you,
What's going on,
man.
Good to see you, too.
Thanks for coming out to Uvalde. You got a gig tonight, Broadway, 830-100 East Main Street. Hitting that, I want to say stage, but hitting that patio at 7 o'clock. And how's that show going to go for tonight, man?
Oh, man, the last time I played there, it was absolutely amazing. It was a great crowd. People seemed to like what I was doing. And I tell you, if you've never eaten there, the food is actually
I eat there
phenomenal.
often, as you can tell, but there's a belly of queso I got jiggling around up in here.
Man, it's so good.
Yeah, they got delicious artisan pizza. They got a great full bar. They got all that craft beer.
Yeah.
Do that if you haven't. If you're gonna have a couple tonight, try that beer flight they've got.
Okay.
It's only like $10, I think, and they give you like 5 little glasses of
You
like.
know what? I may
something.
do that.
Do the beer flight. I'm telling you, it's good stuff.
When I did play there last time, I was excited about the fact that they had my favorite beer on tap.
Ooh, really? What's that?
Yingling.
Really?
I'm a Yingling guy.
I've never had it. It's pretty good stuff. What is it?
It really is. It's America's oldest brewery, and a lot of people don't know that.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
How come they don't use that more? Promote that more?
Well, honestly, I don't know, but I will say this: because they don't allow preservatives into their beer, they can't get
It's a
the
very
same
short shelf life.
distribution.
Right.
That
I bet they throw a lot of that stuff away, huh?
not a bit of it. Not a bit of it.
Not you. Not you. You won't.
Yeah, not if I'm around.
So Marshall tonight, Broadway, 830, 7 to 10 p.m. Bring out some extra 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 100s, and throw them in that tip jar and get some funding for that next
I'll take some undies.
record or video project and get Marshall back on the road. I mean, gas ain't cheap now.
No,
man,
it's not.
Yeah, we're
Going up.
Thank you, Biden. I'll say it right here.
Yeah, cost of money's going down.
But so Marshall, let's go ahead and get a little, because we didn't do this. We've done this before, but background. Where'd you drive in from, man?
I live in Katy.
Wow.
So just outside of Houston, so it's a couple-hour ride to get over here. But I tell you, one of the really great things about being in the Houston area is, with the exception of like El Paso, I actually have pretty good access to the entire state.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're at a good spot to kind of, and the way the highway is kind of all run, it's kind of cool. Yeah, very good, man.
Yeah.
Way to look at it. What's next as far as the radio tour goes? I know you're doing some shows, doing some radio interviews. What's on tap?
Well, we're going to the Texas Country Music Association Awards.
That's
this
right.
Weekend, which I think you're up for a
Yeah.
nomination there.
So UvaldeRadio.net up for Internet Radio Station of the Year. We're very excited to represent Uvalde that way. Now, I've seen you with the T3Rs last year, this last, I guess, spring. Have you ever been to the TCMAs?
I have
First
not.
time.
This
For
will be
me,
my
too.
first time.
My first time, too. So I've been to the T3Rs many times, never as a nominee. So first time at the TCMAs as a nominee. Pretty stoked about that, actually.
That's pretty awesome,
Yeah,
man.
making a splash. Good
Congratulations.
stuff. So what's the plan for the networking and the rubbing of the elbows? So,
Honestly,
Sunday?
I'm just trying to meet at least 10 people that I didn't meet before. If I can do that, then I've expanded my reach. I've met my goal.
Now, are we talking about radio? We're talking about producers? We're talking about other artists? Who's on your wish list?
Whatever.
Anybody cool?
Anything on the list.
You got a wish list of who you want to network with?
Yeah, yes and no.
I mean, you've already met me, so hey.
I was going to say, I've already started with the King, so it's
That record's going in heavy rotation.
all the peasants at this point. No, I mean, there's a few artists I'd love to.
Randy
shake
who?
hands.
Aaron who?
Exactly.
Cody
I don't-
who?
I don't know who those guys are. What you're talking about. Yeah, there's a couple artists I'd like to say hello to, and there's a couple of industry people that I want to meet. But the reality is, it just doesn't matter. Just like meet the next person and try to form some type of relationship with them.
No, I think I hear what you're saying is that, even if somebody isn't like a major player now, they might be a year, 2, 3, 5 years down the line, and if you got goodwill between the two of you, then that's a potential ally. So
Or
very cool.
they may be able to make a connection to that person I want to meet.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
You never know how those things
Sometimes
go.
just hey, that guy's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Just a reference goes a long way, man.
It really does.
Well, I enjoyed seeing you at the T3Rs. It was cool, kind of like I said, seeing friendly. At that point, we had already met.
Yep.
So it's kind of cool seeing you out there doing your thing. And I'm looking forward to it, man. It seems like you've come a long way in less than a year, man. So.
I really have. It's been an awful lot of work. So I was actually talking to my booking manager recently, and we counted up the number of performances we've had this year, and we're looking at about 125.
You're getting out there, man. Very cool.
If everything goes through the way it's supposed to.
Not bad, man. It's good to see you. Hey, what's going on, guys? And again, we're Tree City Tea and Water. We're live out here. Buy one, get one free tea. We're here live till 7. Marshall's here, and he's going to be at Broadway 830 later tonight, performing at 7 o'clock. Again, we're going to see you Sunday at the TCMAs. We'll be sure and catch back up with you there. We're going to be doing some live coverage there as well. I guess what's on the horizon, and how what do you plan on playing tonight at Broadway?
Well, I'll definitely be playing some of the songs that you're used to hearing on the radio, but I've also got some new stuff I've been working on. So if you want to hear the very latest before anybody else gets to hear it, and maybe even some songs that you'll never hear again, got to be at Broadway 830 tonight.
Oh, so yeah, they might end up on the cutting room floor. Who knows, man? Might be the only time you ever hear it. Live in Uvalde. Very cool, man. Well, again, Marshall, thanks for stopping by, man. We will see you tonight at the big gig. Go ahead and give us your web address and socials, all that stuff.
Yeah, so my website is marshallrockscountry.com, and if you want to find me on any of your favorite social media, just look for Marshall Rocks Country.
Marshall Rocks Country. Just find that, and you'll find him. And thank you, sir. All right, man.
Absolutely, Robert. Appreciate you having me.
We'll be back with more. This is UvaldeRadio.net live at Tree City Tea and Water.